Oke, halo semuanya, balik lagi bersama gue Gigi di channel Dikit ya. Hari ini gue mau lanjutin lagi ya perjalanan dari John Marston. Nah, jadi kemarin tuh gue ada mainin RDR 2 dan storynya itu berlanjut di RDR 1. Dan buat hari ini, buat sekarang, gue bakal lanjutin ya pertualangan Red Dead Redemption di Red Dead Redemption 1. Nah, pokoknya itulah ya. Jadi, bentar, bentar ya, kayaknya harus gue matiin. Jadi, gue gak bisa rame-rame ya, soalnya ada orang tidur. Jadi ada orang tidur. Jadi langsung saja kita gas ke game ya. Bentar, gue cari dulu gamenya. Welcome buat teman-teman semua yang nonton live dan yang nonton replay. LGG. Ya mohon maaf lah ya, gue telat ya. Makan min ya, makan lah, nggak puasa kan? Let's go, langsung saja kita bermain Red Dead Redemption 1. Ya gue nggak bisa, yes. Nih ya, gue harus mengecilkan volume ya. Salahnya ada orang tidur ya, jadi gue nggak bisa rame-rame. Oke, telat dikit ya, telat dikit nggak ngaruh. Let's go. Ini apa nih? Create new save game. Telat dikit nggak ngaruh, Pak. Ya nggak ngaruh lah, dikit aja. Apa kocak? Anjay, udah ada mobil tuh. Ada apa gerangan tiba-tiba FJJ min? Ya iseng aja. Konten gue dulu tuh JJJ tuh, kan gue udah ini udah nggak pernah upload JJ. Terus ya gue iseng-iseng aja. Aduh telat gue, nggak telat. Ini kalian pada nggak sekolah kah? Kamu manggil Zen?
Hari Minggu.
Emang lah? Oh iya hari Minggu. Kamu nggak tidur?
Tidur.
Ya udah lanjut tidur. Ini aku lagi main RDR sambil nge-live. Kamu tidur aja. Kocak, gue nggak tahu kalau hari ini hari Minggu. Min ada rekomen anime bagus Min, Hellsing Ultimate bagus. Apa itu? Gue bukan Rambo. Nah, kalau mau rekomenin ke Rambo tuh. Gue nggak tahu kocak hari ini Minggu.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Sekolah Minggu.
Do you mean unless an innocent receives communion?
Anjay, John Marser di RDR 1 kayak sangar banget ya kelihatannya. Kayak garang banget mukanya.
Is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Go to salon. Anjay.
Things aren't what they were.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Lah, si Uncle.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. I ain't so sure about that. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Slow down, Mr. Martin. I'll make it a full mercy as quick as I can. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go...
Ada subtitlenya dah.
up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold.
Telat
You
gamin
know
nggak
how
telat?
things is. So what are you doing
Kemarin
up
nggak
at the
nonton
fort?
main,
I'm looking
malah
for an old
tiduran di
friend.
aman, santai
You plan
aja.
on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for...
Lihat tuh, suara gue putus-putus ya. Aman suara gue ya. Kita RP kah kemarin sama Jen? Enggak, GTA online. GTA online doang, bukan RP. Gue dari tadi mau bersihin ini gak jadi-jadi.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
GTA online gimana maksudnya? Ya GTA online bisa mabar juga.
Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson.
Beda kalau RP itu tuh kayak kita
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bucks
punya
asking for a
karakter
guy.
sendiri,
I guess
bikin
it's none
karakter
of my
sendiri di
business.
dalam game.
That's right.
Ya ntar bisa kerja, bisa cari duit. Ya kayak kehidupan dunia nyata lah.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Ultraman apa tuh? Replay Ultraman rame, iya rame. Itu ada yang komen tuh, katanya gue mirip Musashi, kocak beda jauh.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but
Musashi
no, me
itu
neither.
ini human host-nya Musashi itu human host-nya Ultraman Cosmos. Itu dulu karakter favorit gua tuh. Ya kan main karakter.
Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Yeah, yeah.
Fort Mercer, apa ini?
Listen, mister. This
Something
here
very-
is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
Okay.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Go.
Gak pakai headset RDR 1 pin. Enggak, Red Dead Redemption gitu aja udah.
Bill!
Bill.
Bill, I've come for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Oh, oke. Jadi Bill ini tuh ya dulu salah satu geng ya. Dia tuh salah satu anggota geng Vanderlyn ya, yang memihak Dutch atau yang memihak Maikah juga tuh. Oke, lanjut.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did
Gue
think
tau
I was an
mereka yang
idiot.
lo maksud kemarin itu emang
That
ada
ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
kayak animal gitu kan. Ya kayak platform gitulah, platform live itu namanya Twitch.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You
Itu
only
di
seem
luar, itu aplikasi
to
luar
save
tuh, wah
yourself.
itu rame tuh Twitch.
Bill, I implore you
Apa ya?
think about
Bacanya gimana
this.
sih? Twitch atau apa ya? Pokoknya itulah.
You
Kayak
implore
aplikasi
me?
buat nge-live kayak gitu.
You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
Ya malah ditembak bro. Mana matanya terlentang nih tangannya. Ini DR1 balas dendam sama yang kemarin doang kah? Enggak, sini ada story lanjutan. Nih kayak story lanjutannya RDR 2 lah. Jadi ntar kita ngebales apa namanya? Kayak ada waktunya, ada saatnya kayak kita tuh ngebales ini. Ngebales apa namanya? Kematian Arthur. New friend, old problem. Oke, teman baru dan masalah lama.
Well, you're alive.
Percuma, Wak. Ya,
So it would
begitulah. Namanya juga
So,
gamenya
how do you
rilisin
feel?
dulu.
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Termin sakit perut
So
ya.
what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Ya begitulah.
Long time ago.
Masuk angin itu.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Oke, baik for watch. Tempat baru. Ya ada nomor-nomor hewan kayak gini. Ya kocak banget lari.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. You won't bite. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Come!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Come on!
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Are you sure? Well, I reckon I'll let that back to work. Bye. Be well now.
Bro, disuruh bantu bapak. Oke, aman aman.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Let's go!
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. I can already smell that rabbit stew. Stop. Nice shooting. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Stand a chance. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. Easy now. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. I bet they're going straight for the chicken. Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Easy. Come on. That is that.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland. go.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Whoa!
You good. Yeah.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Oh, dia ngajak balapan ya?
Are you saving the best for last? Go. Let's go.
Itu udah kenceng banget, bro. Nggak lihat stamina-nya kan?
Let's go.
Isn't this jolly? Come on, boys. You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
Okay.
You ain't getting away that easily.
Easy. Yeah.
Easy.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Come on. Try to stay with me now. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Anjir, gimana gitu, bro? Yos.
Whoa there!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat, come on! You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzer food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar... your outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. How do you do, sir? I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that. Let's go.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
General store sits there waiting on ships and cans.
Team train, I'm sure. Goodbye.
Bye, then.
Just finished helping a patient. How can I help you?
Why, hello.
You need something for that gout?
Thanks a lot. Hello. I've heard that.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Must have been out here before the rail ruined it all.
Serious way.
That John Martin used to be a hired killer for the Jews, you know?
Oh, hell.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Careful, Pard.
Bentar men ya, gue abisin udahan ya. Gue abisin udah guys. Mau ikutan tidur gue. Udah ngantuk gue.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You that one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dikit.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Oh, Jason Nancy's laid up, I hear.
The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
So who are we looking for?
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount out, Marston. Walton's our man. Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him. I'm getting after him. Catch me up.
Let's go. Walton's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Let's go!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot! Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate. You're outnumbered, Marshal.
Are you gonna die now?
You're about to go meet your
John
maker, and I
Licker!
doubt he's too happy with you. Stop playing tough and run off back to Mama!
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you.
Pesan-pesan ya. Udah gitu.
Boy. Ain't sure we seen the last of them. I knew it.
Anjay, fasilitas Dead Eye dulu ya. Min kemarin sempat ada notif tuh TikTok malam. Iya, gua ngeliat tuh kemarin malam.
Good Lord above.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Selamatin aja nih. Ada satu lama kami ini lama. Gua down dulu guys ya. Oh, bisa save data. Oh ya, ada auto. Mau kerja kah? Mau tidur? Gue mau istirahat. Tuh, Zen aja tidur dari tadi. Tuh, Zen aja tidur nih. Siang live kan? Iya live bentar sih. Amazon kami dari tadi. Iya, dari tadi jam berapa ya? Gue mulai di chat tuh dari jam berapa? 10 atau jam setengah 11 ya? Zen seminggu udah nggak live pak. Zen bakal balik nge-live lagi itu habis lebaran. Soalnya dia bentar lagi mau pulang kampung. Ada cicak dah heran gue. Perut. Yang sampai rentan. Kok di ini ada ini? Oh iya. Playing Red Dead Redemption. Bisa lama banget habis lebaran. Iya, Zen mau pulang kampung tuh ini. Zen mau mudik dia. Tanggal 19 tuh Zen mau pulang ke apa namanya? Mau pulang kampung ke Palembang sana. Terus katanya dia bakal balik ke Jogja lagi. Itu sekitar tanggal berapa ya kemarin waktu bilang tanggal 9 sampai 11 itu ya ini lupa gue pokoknya antara tanggal itu loh. Zen asli mana Wak? Zen asli Palembang gitu. Coba nanti kalau Zen kan PC-nya Zen kan ada di Jogja sini kan, nanti mungkin Zen bakal DC antar kalau udah di sana DC mungkin ini DC nonton gue main game kayak gitu. Mungkin apa ya yang pengen gue mainin sih Outlast sebenarnya. Gue pengen main Outlast terus nanti ini Zen yang nonton tuh. Bisa dibawa ya enggak lah, PC malah tetap ditinggal di kosan. Bisa dibawa emang nggak bisa kah? Ya kali naik pesawat sambil nenteng PC ya enggak lah, PC-nya aja udah gede apalagi tambah monitor, tambah mouse keyboard, tambah headset ya, tambah gamepad. Kayak mana mau ditaruh di mana bro? Ya gua quit game dulu. Dan gue juga ya dibawa dah semua. Gue akhir-akhir ini bakal beneran sering nge-live nih ya. Gue jadwal gue nih ya, live di YouTube 2 kali, live di TikTok 2 kali juga, jadi 4 kali gue sehari. Gue tidur untung gue nggak tidur ini habis sahur, jadi bisa nonton aman aja. Dah, gue mau tidur dulu ya. Oke. Thank you semuanya yang udah. Buset, ini berantakan banget nih kabel-kabelan. Sabar. Nah, Ini BTW meja gue ganti ya, anjay. Yang kemarin tuh kan warnanya rada coklat, apa ya, kayak ke krem ya. Sekarang udah ganti. Sunset. Jam berapa sunset? Sunrise kali. Meja sekolah min. Ya ini sebenarnya meja abang gue ini. Jadi tuh abang gue kan ini kan ganti meja kan, dia ganti kayak mejanya tuh kayak kecil gitu. Terus mejanya ini tuh mau dipakai buat tempat magic jar, terus tempat pokoknya ya itulah kayak tempat termos segala macem kayak gitu. Terus akhirnya ya gue minta tuker lah, yang sebenarnya bentuknya tuh sama aja sama meja gue yang kemarin tuh, bentuknya sama persis, cuman ya bedanya kalau meja gue yang kemarin itu kan udah sekarat kan, itu mah senggol dikitnya udah rontok gitu udah. Lebih gila mana, sama aja bentuknya aja tuh sama persis, cuman ini lebih apa ya, ini agak muda aja waktu belinya, maksudnya umurnya tuh nggak setua inilah, udah dimakan rayap, bukan rayap, apa ya, kayak ya gitulah, udah kemakan umur. Udah itu aja ya, meja gue yang kemarin itu tuh dari gue waktu TK tuh udah ada tuh foto gue ini berdiri di depan meja itu, difoto sama ibu gue waktu itu. Meja diumurin, ya gimana. Kalau ini lebih muda sih, kayak mungkin waktu SD, kalau enggak gue SMP, SD sih, SD atau SMP ya, pokoknya antara itulah. SD sih, SD harusnya. Oke dah, gue mau tidur dulu ya. Thank you semuanya yang udah nonton sampai akhir ya, yang udah mampir ya. Ya udah pencet tombol like, thank you semuanya. Seperti biasa, mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan kata. Ya disengaja maupun tidak sengaja, aku Rica pamit undur diri. Kocak, salah kocak.